This is 5 on your side at 4. Focused on you.
Right now at 4, Nashville police are providing new information about the shooter in yesterday's deadly school attack. Today, police said the suspect, Audrey Hale, legally bought 7 firearms before the shooting at the Covenant School on Monday. Thanks for being here. I'm Kay Quinn.
And I'm Brent Solomon. Authorities also releasing body camera video from the officers who ultimately stopped the killer. We want to warn you, it may be disturbing to watch. The video shows officers going into the building, searching room to room before finding and taking down the shooter. According to investigators, Hale was under doctor's care for an emotional disorder, but was still able to buy the firearms legally. They also found a detailed manifesto and maps, as well as other evidence at the shooter's home. But police say Hale did not specifically target the victims during that shooting.
We also don't have a motive at this time. We feel that these students that were targeted were randomly targeted.
The victims have been identified as Headmaster Catherine Kuntz, substitute teacher Cynthia Peak, custodian Mike Hill, and 9-year-olds Evelyn Dickhouse, Hallie Scruggs, and William Kinney. Well, Christian schools in our area are reacting to this tragedy and how they're continuing to address safety and security inside of their own buildings.
5 on your side's Travis Cummings spoke with a few of those schools today about the extra steps they're taking to keep students across the region safe. Travis?
Kay, schools across our region have continued to take a closer look at the measures and preparation, especially since this crisis hit home in our area at CVPA last October. School leaders say what happened in Nashville is just another reminder to put safety first. And again, we want to warn you, we're going to show you some surveillance video from the shooting that may be disturbing.
It was a heavy day, and we really certainly are heartbroken for all those in Nashville.
Covenant Christian Senior Pastor Chris Smith can't even imagine what his sister's school in Nashville is feeling right now.
We have been praying for them because we know that the Lord is near to the brokenhearted, and we're trusting in that, even in the midst of our grief and our tears.
Smith joins the nation in grief yet again after a gunman entered a private Christian grade school Monday with 3 firearms, killing 3 9-year-old students and 3 staff members. In this video released by Nashville police, you see the shooter's car driving up to the school and shooting through the front doors. They shattered the glass and walked in.
It's the world that we live in. We have, both as a church and a school, we have security measures, security plans in place, and we regularly review those things, and we continue to do that.
Because every shooting is unique.
We're in contact with local law enforcement, and they help us as we review those security plans and procedures.
Westminster Christian Academy, also in Town and Country, extended their condolences and prayers on Wednesday. A spokesperson says they use security assessment resources from the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, FBI, and Secret Service, and work closely with local law enforcement to evaluate strategies. And like Covenant Christian, are doing what they do best when tragedy strikes.
We are grieving along with them and are lifting them up in prayer.
Now, authorities found that the Nashville gunman had maps drawn out of the school in detail. They had surveillance and entry points. Now, the schools we spoke to today didn't get into specifics about their practice for safety reasons. Covenant Christian, though, sent out an email to their families expressing condolences and encouraging them to pray.
All right, thank you, Travis. Stay with 5 on your side for continuing coverage of the Nashville school shooting. We'll have updates for you on air on KSDK.com and on the 5 on your side app.
Right now, Ferguson police are still looking for the driver who seriously injured a man last night. Police say a white Ford van hit a man at Chambers Road and Joyce Ellen Lane and then took off. The victim had to go to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. His condition is getting better. If you have any information about this hit and run, call Ferguson Police.
Tonight, St. Louis Circuit Attorney Kim Gardner will hold a criminal justice reform roundtable. A public forum starts in about 2 hours at Westside Missionary Baptist Church. It'll feature local leaders and their efforts to stop violent crime in the city. Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey is trying to remove Gardner from office, claiming she failed to prosecute cases, file motions to revoke bonds, and keep victims informed. Yesterday, a judge gave Gardner until April 11th to respond to the AG's amended petition. A $44 million investment is expected to revitalize downtown East St. Louis. 5 on Your Side's Ryan Henson is live at the historic Broadview Hotel to show us how this project could really change the city. Ryan?
Well, it's the largest project in East St. Louis since the Casino Queen. That was back in 1993. This project is expected to add jobs, boost the economy, and give a much-needed morale boost to the city of East St. Louis. So you see the hotel behind me. A lot of work needs to be done. It was built over nearly a century ago. Now, there's a plan in the works to revitalize the downtown East St. Louis fixture. Local and state leadership, nonprofits, and developers worked hard to make this dream a reality. There will be 110 mixed-use apartments and 20,000 square feet for retail and commercial space focused on older adults and veterans. The mayor and the lead developer explained at the groundbreaking today why this is the beginning of a better East St. Louis.
Very important. It's catalytic for our region. It's catalytic for our city. It shows that we can do good business in the city of East St. Louis.
I think the real victory is going to be felt when my 110 families stand in this building and we see the faces of mature adults that have sacrificed for this community.
The work is expected to be completed in 18 months. I'm Ryan Henson, live in East St. Louis, 5 on Your Side.
What an exciting project. Thank you, Ryan. Today, a new Dierbergs grocery store opened in Crestwood. There was a ribbon cutting ceremony this morning. This is at the new store located on the site of the former Crestwood Court. Dierbergs will anchor the Crestwood Crossing redevelopment there. It will be open from 6 a.m. until 10 p.m. 7 days a week. This is the 27th Dierbergs located in the St. Louis area.
Opening day at Busch Stadium now just 2 days away. Here's a live look over Busch Stadium where crews are still preparing for the Cardinals' home opener Thursday. Chief Meteorologist Scott Connell here with the good news for Thursday and the weather first forecast.
Yeah, things are looking pretty good here as we head towards Thursday. Friday, not so much so, as the potential for severe weather still exists. And of course, we've had a little bit of rain scattered across the area today. That lighter rain early on has tended to fizzle some, and most of it's now confined farther east of St. Louis. In fact, some sunshine breaking through the clouds, and we think a clearing trend will take hold as we move our way through the evening hours. As we look at the satellite and radar, clouds continuing to break across our area, but we're still tracking a few showers here. They are north and east of St. Louis here. As you head over into parts of Madison County, Macoupin, Montgomery counties, Bond and Fayette counties, we're not forgetting about you up in Greene County. A couple of little showers just to your north may impact Carrollton here in just a little bit. Now, where the clouds have stayed a bit thicker this afternoon, still stuck in the 40s. Elsewhere where the sun's been poking through a little bit longer, it's already around that 50-degree mark. So this evening, skies will be clearing. It'll be chilly, even frosty overnight. The home opener looking good in St. Louis, but that's Thursday. On Friday, the severe weather chance exists. We're coming back in about 12 minutes. We'll talk more about that severe weather threat Friday, what we know and what we don't know as we break down your forecast, Kay.
All right, we'll see you then. Thank you, Scott. You can stay on top of the weather first forecast 24/7. Just text the word weather and we'll send that forecast straight to your phone.